What's fascinating about Notion is that you can literally do almost anything with it. And honestly, that's both its biggest strength and its biggest problem. Because when an app gives you infinite possibilities, it's actually very, very easy to lose yourself in them. You start adding pages, then more dashboards, then trackers, then systems, and then, well, even more systems. And after a while, the thing that was supposed to organize your life slowly becomes another source of mental clutter. And I think that's exactly why so many people eventually abandon Notion. Not because the app is bad, but because they approach it the wrong way. Like, most people download Notion during moments where their life already feels overwhelming. Too many things to manage, too many apps, too many notes, too many ideas scattered everywhere. And Notion feels like the solution. Finally, one place where everything can make sense again. A place where your projects, goals, tasks, routines, ideas, and plans can finally exist together instead of being fragmented across your entire digital life. And honestly, that feeling is powerful because deep down, I don't actually think people are searching for productivity. I think they're searching for clarity. And in a world where our attention is constantly fragmented, clarity becomes incredibly valuable. So in this video, I want to give you 3 real reasons why I think Notion is still one of the most powerful tools you can start using in 2026 if you use it correctly. And if you're new here, well, subscribe. I'm going to post a lot more content around digital organization, systems, productivity, and building a calmer digital life. The first reason to use Notion is that it can transform intention into action. And honestly, that's way more important than people realize because most people already know what they want to do. Work out more, start creating, study consistently, manage their money better, build better habits. The problem usually isn't motivation, it's visibility. People can't clearly see their priorities, their progress, or even where their attention is going every day. And when your life feels mentally blurry, taking action becomes harder. That's where a good Notion system changes everything. Not because it magically makes you disciplined, but because it basically reduces friction. A good workspace should guide your attention. You open it and instantly know what matters, what needs to get done, what's progressing, and what's falling behind. And honestly, I think the biggest mistake people make is using Notion as a fantasy version of their future self. They build beautiful dashboards, complex systems, dozens of trackers, and wow, because I thought everything looks impressive, but they forget that the goal isn't to build the perfect planner. The goal is to build a system that helps you act consistently in real life. That's why I think every workspace should have 3 simple layers: an inbox to capture information quickly, an organized system to process it, and an archive to remove mental clutter over time. Because organization isn't about storing more, it's about reducing noise. The second reason to use Notion is that it grows with you. And honestly, this is probably one of the most underrated things about the app. At first, you might just use it for notes, simple pages, simple organization, and that's completely okay. But as your life evolves, your workspace can evolve too. You can slowly add project management, habit tracking, content systems, finance tracking, fitness logs, automation, workflows, without needing to completely restart from zero. And honestly, I think that matters a lot because most productivity apps force you into a system designed by someone else, but Notion lets you build around your own brain, your own lifestyle, your own routines, your own way of thinking. And over time, your workspace starts becoming less like an app and more like a digital extension of your life. And wow, that's when Notion becomes truly powerful. The third reason is probably the most practical one. The ecosystem around Notion is massive now, and in 2026, that matters more than ever. Because nowadays, learning alone is hard. But with Notion, you're basically never alone when facing a problem. If you're stuck, confused, or trying to build something specific, there's almost always a video, a tutorial, a creator, a template, or an entire community ready to help. And honestly, that changes the experience completely. Because instead of starting from scratch every single time, you can learn from systems that already work. And actually, I think templates become truly useful once you stop seeing them as perfect systems and start seeing them as foundations. A starting point, something you adapt to your own life instead of blindly copying. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to build the most impressive Notion workspace on the internet. It's to build a system that makes your life feel clearer, lighter, more intentional. Because modern life already creates enough mental noise on its own. Your organization system shouldn't add more chaos to it. It should help you breathe a little easier